Hi folks, Max from Galaxy S3 Root.com. It's that time of the week, Galaxy S3 ROM of the week. Let me go ahead and show you Carbon ROM, which is running the latest Android 4.4.4. I really like this ROM. Last week we featured Liquid Smooth, and I know a lot of you guys loved it. Some of you hated it. Front camera wasn't working, and I really love that ROM, but I know that could be a deal breaker for some of you who like to take selfies. I don't use front camera that much, but once in a while you do use it. But this one has the front camera working, back camera working, flawless, everything I've tested, so you should have no problems. And also very good performance on this phone. I would say it's just as good as Liquid Smooth ROM from last week, so definitely check this out. Really love it, and you do get a nice set of customization just like Liquid Smooth. And also, let me go ahead and go through all the stuff with this ROM. You get the latest Android 4.4.4, of course. If you want performance menus on this ROM, simply go to About Phone, hit the build number a bunch of times until it says development settings have been enabled. Then you'll get performance menus. I probably wouldn't mess with it too much. This is probably the best setting right now, and it is really fast. I really like it. If you're still on like old 4.4.2 or maybe even 4.3 or TouchWiz ROMs, this is definitely gonna revive your phone and get you on the latest Android 4.4.4. Now there is carbon fibers here, which gives you all these options. I know many of you already know how to do this, but for those of you who don't know, let me go ahead and show it to you again. As some people are complaining I didn't go over everything, so let me go ahead and do that. Alright, here we go. I'll try to go over as much as possible, or at least the things that I think is useful, and I'll customize my phone right here. The first thing you can do, buttons. If you enable this, now regularly you can only use menu, home, and back key. There's no extra settings. You can go ahead and add 3 times more. For example, the back key is normally back. For long press, I'm going to go ahead and set it to torch. That'll turn my torch on. Also, if I hold it down, I'm going to go ahead and launch my camera. So I'm going to go hold it down. I got my torch, nice. And if I hold it down again, turns it off. If I do a quick double tap, it's going to launch my camera. So very nice stuff there. Pretty straightforward. And you can go ahead and customize your hardware buttons. Device tunables. Color calibration, fiber intensity, that's pretty straightforward. Let's go to interface here, and you will be able to change the CRT animation, expanded desktop there, battery saving mode. This you can set from certain hours. Maybe you go to sleep at midnight, wake up at 7 a.m. You can go ahead and make your phone turn off a bunch of stuff it doesn't need, such as GPS, Wi-Fi, all of this stuff you probably don't even use, and you can even put it into 2G or even 1X mode. You will still be able to get notifications because those don't use a lot of data, but you'll be able to save battery life by turning on battery saver mode. So that's pretty cool stuff. And I believe toast animation, this is a bunch of different animations you can choose from. We'll find out here. I set it to Xylon there. Recent panel, you can go ahead and change your clear all button here. If you don't like it bottom right, you can go to top right. I'll go up there, so pretty straightforward there. Lock screen, this is one of my favorites. Active display, you can use that, or I don't actually like using that too much. Buttons here, you can also customize the buttons in the lock screen. This is different from the regular buttons. For example, if you want to do torch in the lock screen, alright, in the lock screen, you can also go ahead and set that, and there we go. That will launch my torch. Turn it off, do it again, turn it off. Pretty simple stuff there. And here we go. 8 slider targets. You'll be able to set up to 8 slider targets. Notifications, now these are on by default. Lock screen notifications, this is my favorite. There's also pocket mode. I think pocket mode actually uses some battery life, so I like to turn them off, but I leave lock screen notifications on. These are nice. These are actually being implemented by Google themselves for their new Android 5.0. Here's where you can set the targets. If you set it to 8, go ahead and set them to all of your favorite shortcuts up to 8. This is one of the reasons why I love using AOSP ROMs in general, because you can set up to 8 different shortcuts. Good stuff there. Navigation bar, you can go ahead and enable soft buttons. Perhaps you are slightly disabled and it's hard, or maybe you have bad arthritis. You can go ahead and add soft buttons. You can actually add a bunch of different buttons here. I think up to actually 5. So you can add a couple more here. Let's just do some random ones here. So there you go. You got more buttons. You can even make the height a little bit smaller so it doesn't get in your way. I'll make it a little bit smaller. Alright, and also ring targets. These are enabled when you have soft buttons. You can actually swipe up from the bottom. You can also set up to, I think, 5 or 6 different shortcuts here. And let me just set one here. Once you set it, you'll have a shortcut there. So very nice stuff. By using the soft buttons and ring targets, you'll be able to get like a ton. I think it's up to actually like 20 or 30 more shortcuts. So additional ways you can make your phone more efficient. Persistence, I wouldn't really mess with that. Pi controls is nice. Another way to add shortcuts here. What you do is slide from the right really quick there, and you'll be able to access your shortcuts there. And you can customize these in buttons here and change all the buttons and all those. Also the second layer. So if you change it, you can have them go to your Gmail, camera, all that good stuff. Pi controls, power menu, you can go ahead and add screenshot, screen recording, all these other options, and you'll be able to record your screen, take a screenshot. Now it's recording, and let's go to the next one here, status bar, and let me go ahead and stop recording. And for this, I don't use it much, but some of you may need to use it. All right. It will play. I just didn't sign in and it's giving me an error there. Status bar here, you can go ahead and change the battery icon, obviously. Icon with percentage. Change the color. Now what I like to do is actually turn off my battery bar, or battery icon, and enable the battery bar. That way you have a bar and you save all of this space. And then you'll be able to move the clock to the center. Also enable AM PM, so now you have more space here. Also you can even do the date, which I actually like to do. I keep losing track of the week. Here we go, general custom status bar, brightness slider, notification count, network speeds. Now you have more space, so you can add the network speed so you can see how much download uploads you're doing. Show notification count. This will show you how many emails you have, how many tweets you have, how many Facebook you have on the applications you have installed. Also you can slide here, make it bright, make it not bright, and also double tap to sleep. And notification drawer, some additional options. Quick settings here, this is sort of important. You can go ahead and change all these buttons, change them around, add more buttons. There we go. And also right now, if I use one finger, it's going to give me my notifications. 2 fingers is going to give me my quick settings. Now you can make this a little bit more efficient. If you set it to the right or left, you'll go to the right, it'll show me my quick settings. Left, it's going to show me my notifications. There's even a smart pull down, I think no dismissible. If you do that, what will happen is if you have no notifications, if you go right or left, it's going to give you quick settings, just so it's smart. Other than that, that's pretty much it, I think. And also you can get themes just like CM11. Go to theme packs here, get more. Grab the Sounders and Mod Themes showcase, and you'll be able to change the theme on your phone easily and quickly. Overall, it's got very good performance, very good battery life, so definitely check it out for this week's Round of the Week. And data network, cellular network working just great, so definitely check it out. I think this is slightly better than Liquid Smooth ROM from last week, although I love Liquid Smooth. Definitely check it out for the latest ROM of the week here, and do let me know what you think. And as always, if you have Galaxy S3, don't forget to subscribe to my email list at galaxys3root.com. And thanks guys for watching my video. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and the subscribe button below here to get more cool ROM reviews, tips, tricks, and more. And also check out video of the week over here if you haven't yet. And as always, stay on Android.